ever felt exhausted from trying to control everything in your life? You plan, strategize, and push yourself hard, but still, things don't seem to unfold the way you want them to. It's frustrating, right? We live in a world that tells us we need to hustle constantly, force things to happen, and control every outcome. But what if I told you that the real key to success and peace is actually the opposite? What if the secret to a happier, more fulfilling life lies in letting go, trusting the process, and embracing what comes naturally? Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But that's exactly what the ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, have been teaching us for centuries. And today, we're going to dive into how applying their wisdom can completely transform the way we approach our lives. So, let us start by asking ourselves, why do we often feel stressed and overwhelmed despite our best effort? The truth is, it's because we cling too tightly to specific outcomes. We think that if we just push harder, if we control every little detail, everything will fall into place. But the harder we grasp, the more we slip through our fingers. The Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Accept what comes naturally, and do not waste energy fighting against reality." And this is so powerful because it reminds us that the real battle is not out there in the world. It is inside our minds. The challenge is to train ourselves to focus on what we can control and let go of everything else. Take a moment and think about it. How often do you fixate on getting that job, making that relationship work, or achieving a certain goal? When we obsess over a specific outcome, we make our happiness completely dependent on it. But here's the thing. When we stop forcing, stop grasping, and let things flow naturally, that's when we start experiencing true peace. Imagine an artist painting a masterpiece. If they obsess over every brushstroke, constantly worrying about how others will judge their work, they'll never be able to tap into their creative flow. But when they release that attachment to the final result and focus purely on the act of painting, that's when the magic happens. They become immersed in the process, and that's when they create their best work. This principle can be applied to every area of life, relationships, career, and even personal growth. When you stop fixating on how things must turn out, you allow yourself the freedom to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. It's like when you're trying to impress someone. If you're desperate, your energy will push them away. But if you're confident and relaxed, you naturally attract people to you. In success, it's not about following a rigid checklist or reaching a specific goal by a certain age. Life doesn't follow that script. Success is full of unexpected turns, setbacks, and even better opportunities that might not be in line with your original plan. But when you release your grip on a specific outcome, you open yourself up to better possibilities that life has in store for you. So, how do we practice this in real life? First, remind yourself daily, you cannot control the outcome. What you can control are your actions, your mindset, and your discipline. Shift your thinking from "I need this to happen" to "I trust that whatever happens will be for my growth." And most importantly, focus on the present moment. The more you immerse yourself in today, the less power the future has over you. It's not about giving up. It's about trusting the timing of life. Just like a farmer plants seeds and trusts that they will grow, we must do our part, but let life unfold in its own time. Next time you're stressed, wondering why things aren't going as planned, remember this: let go of control, trust the process, and know that when the timing is right, things will fall into place. Life is about mastering yourself. When you shift from chasing to aligning, from forcing to flowing, everything starts to make sense. So, take a deep breath, trust the process, let go, and watch as life starts working in your favor. If this video resonated with you, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect. What are you holding on to too tightly in your life? How can you release that grip and allow life to unfold naturally? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an insight on how to live a more peaceful, fulfilling life.